Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Stars and Sports. Today's video is about Giannis, who is going back to the Warriors, so make sure to stay tuned until the end. Here we go. What's on Defensive Player of the Year and probable back-to-back Most Valuable Player Giannis Antetokounmpo's mind now that the Milwaukee Bucks have been eliminated from the NBA playoffs? Is he set on staying in Milwaukee? Is he dissatisfied with the team's reversal from last year's appearance in the Eastern Conference Finals? After losing, his initial reaction was to reconfirm his devotion to the Bucks. It's not going to happen. That's not going to happen, Antetokounmpo told Yahoo Sports' Chris Haynes that he will want a trade this offseason. That may be accurate through his emotions, may have gotten the best of him at the time. Antetokounmpo's contract for the 2020 and 21 season is still $27.5 million, but that's about where Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, and Paul George were before they made it clear to their respective teams that they didn't want supermax contracts and wanted to move on, each requesting and receiving trades before free agency. When the offseason begins, the Bucks can formally offer Antetokounmpo a supermax extension, which could be worth $225 to $250 million over 5 seasons. Milwaukee's offer will be nearly $85 million more than any other team can pay when the season begins in 2021 and 22. If Antetokounmpo intends to stay, that's too much money to turn away. He'll accept the extension even if he means what he said, Haynes. But what happens if he doesn't? The Bucks could be in serious jeopardy. Does Antetokounmpo inform the team that he requires more time, but that he will consider signing a comparable deal as a free agent in 2021? Is it possible for Milwaukee to wait? I think the Bucks have to look at exploring the trade market if he doesn't sign the Supermax this offseason. One Eastern Conference executive said, "This team might wait for Antetokounmpo's choice like the Oklahoma City Thunder did with Kevin Durant before he signed with the Golden State Warriors in free agency in 2016. The Bucks play in one of the NBA's smallest markets and aren't known for attracting top free agents. As a result, they can't afford to let Antetokounmpo go away without getting anything in return." Several league executives reiterated this opinion, stating that Antetokounmpo's destiny is entirely in his hands. The Bucks have a limited say in what happens next. A former Western Conference executive said he might be on the Warriors in 3 months. If Antetokounmpo decides to depart, the consensus is that he will want to play for a contending team in one of the NBA's major markets. With Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, Golden State is an obvious fit. The Warriors may offer Andrew Wiggins' huge contract, as well as the number 2 and 3 picks in the 2020 NBA droughts, a lightly protected future Minnesota Timberwolves first rounder, and Eric Paschall. The Bucks may feel obligated to the best of a poor situation despite Wiggins' contract being far from ideal. High picks, unfortunately, can be tough to come by. The Warriors, according to one former general manager, are Milwaukee's one leverage opportunity. He responded, "Time is on their side. They get a large discount." The possibility of swapping Green instead of Wiggins was offered by an Eastern Conference executive, but the former executive shot that down. He stated they won't trade Green. Another big market candidate is the Brooklyn Nets. They don't have nearly as many high-level picks as Golden State, but they can try to package Chris LeVert and Spencer Dinwiddie with special lottery picks. "It's possible," remarked the former executive. "The Toronto Raptors and Miami Heat are rumored to be the most likely free agent destinations in 2021, but neither team has a clear path to acquiring Antetokounmpo. If Antetokounmpo prefers to play with Pascal Siakam, he will not approve a deal to Toronto in which Siakam is included. The Heat does not have a lot of drought picks to give. The only question is where Antetokounmpo wants to play when he reaches the pinnacle of his career. The Suns are unlikely to trade Ayton available for a 1-year rental if that isn't Phoenix. It's possible the Bucks will only have 1 or 2 suitors," the Eastern Conference executive speculated. "That's what happened with Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans. He was just interested in seeing the Lakers at the table. They were the only ones." The Bucks will, unsurprisingly, do everything they can to keep Antetokounmpo. However, with the Oklahoma City Thunder and head coach Billy Donovan parting ways, according to Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN, the Bucks could make a deal for Chris Paul. Milwaukee will benefit from clarity as quickly as possible. If the Bucks want to move on to Antetokounmpo before the 2020 drought, they'll need an early response on whether he signs to the Supermax extension. Although a trade may not be financially feasible until the start of 2020 and 2021, the Bucks can reach an agreement before the drought. Milwaukee's time on the edge of the playoffs has come to an end. Rival front offices are keeping an eye on Antetokounmpo, and the Bucks as the NBA community waits for a champion. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.